I'm Laurel Johnson. I work primarily with our teens in 6th through 12th grades. I get to spend a lot of my hours with teenagers, so that means doing after-school drop-in activities with them. Sometimes it's art projects or board games. Sometimes we're looking at cool tech tools. Sometimes I'm helping them with their homework. Other times I'm doing programs like Neutral Zone, a weekly proactive talking circle, which has been a great opportunity for our teens to talk about some things that matter to them and get to know their peers a little bit better. And I also do different clubs like our monthly Friend Squad program for teens who need some help with social interaction. During the day when the students are in school, I'm planning programs. Sometimes I'm talking to their school librarians. Sometimes I'm staffing our public service desks. I love reading young adult fiction. As a YA librarian, I consider it my professional development to read lots of YA books. But my own favorite books, the ones that are really meaningful to me, are ones that I read growing up. So The Giver by Lois Lowry is always going to be one of my favorite books. I reread it every couple of years. I was working in retail and I love helping people. I've always loved helping people find the exact thing that they need. During that time, I would visit the public library where I was living, and I was there after school and would see students flood in from the junior high that was just next door. And I loved seeing that they wanted to be in the library, that it was a place where they felt comfortable and they were excited about being there with their friends and all of the books and video games and things. And then I would go upstairs and see librarians answering questions about, job searches and things like that. I just thought wow, why don't more people know about this? This is incredible. The library is amazing. And I was ready for a career shift, and I started looking into librarianship. And I did a little research, and I found this quote from this librarian and activist, Dr. E.J. Josie. He was a former ALA president. He was the second Black president of the American Library Association. And he said in 1964, at a big ALA conference, he said, "Information justice is a human rights issue. The public library must remain the people's university." And I loved that, and I still feel that that's something I think about a lot in my work. The library is a place where people come together in lots of different ways, and learning is really at the core of that, but learning takes so many different forms. So it can be social and emotional, it can be more academic. Learning is exciting and multifaceted, and it makes it a really great time to be a librarian.